Alright, so let's write the letter R together. So if you have your whiteboard, or you can do it in the air with me. So the letter R, to write a capital R, it's a line down. We go back up, bump up, bump around, slanted line down. Alright, let's see if I can write that a little bit better. So it goes up, down, back up, bump around, slanted line down. Those aren't very good. I can't talk and like that. So straight line down, back up, bump around, slanted line out. Go ahead and write that 3 times and show me. And look at our lowercase r. Alright, so we're going to do a line down, back up, tiny turn, and stop. Okay. You guys have some excellent handwriting. Very impressed. Alright, so for our lowercase r, it's going to be line down, back up, tiny turn, and stop. Good. So I want to grab a whiteboard that looks like what some of you guys have, and I want to show you something.
Mr. Harris, look at mine.
Hold on just a second. Good. So on your whiteboards, so if you look, there's something really cool on here. So look at these lines. I want us to start using these lines if you have them on your whiteboard. Okay, so if I do my uppercase R, if I'm going to do my uppercase R, so my line down is going to go from that top blue line all the way down to that red line. Just like that. Okay, and then my bump out. So what is it? The bump around? Is that what I called it? Yeah, so our bump around is going to fill in, go from that top solid line to our dotted line, just like that. Okay. And then our slanted line is going to start at that corner right there and go down from the dotted to the red. Okay. So line down, back up, bump around, slanted line down for our uppercase R. And then for our lowercase r, I want you to look and see what I do. So I'm going to do a line down, back up, tiny turn, and stop. So line down, back up, tiny turn, and stop. So it goes from, so we're working in the bottom part of that.
Mr. Harris, look at mine.
Good job, Ruby. So you fit all of yours into a small part. So remember, our capital letters are always way bigger than our lowercase letters. Can you guess the name? Can you guess the name?
Can you guess the name?
Hi-ho the Dario. Can you guess the name? It starts with a R. It starts with a R. Hi-ho the Dario. Can you guess the name? So put a finger on your nose if you have an idea who our star name is. Well, I know who the star name is, so I know, obviously I know, right? All right, let's see if let's see if all of our thinking is correct. Who do we think it is? Who do we think our star name is today? Ruby. Let's see. It's Ruby. All right. All right, so let's read Ruby's name together. So we're going to start with this uppercase R. So we're going to start at the left side of her name. So Ruby. Ruby. All right, go ahead and... So I'm not going to model it this time. I want to see if you can clap or stomp the beats to her name without me showing you first. So say her name and clap and stomp the beats.
Ruby. Ruby.
What do we think? 2? Yeah.
2.
I would say there are 2. So Ruby, just like that. All right. All right. So she's got a lot of letters in her name. It might take us a little bit to count them. All right. Go ahead and count all of those letters.
4. I've got 4 letters in my name.
Got 4 letters.
4. Yeah, 4.
Okay.
I've got 4 letters.
All right. So go ahead and so she has 4 letters. Go ahead and study those letters. What do you notice? How many letters that reach up to the top part of the line? How many dangle below? How many vowels she has, or how many consonants she has? What do we think? What do we notice, Story?
The R is the uppercase, and then all the other ones are the lowercase.
Yep. What else? What else do we notice? Are there any dangly letters? Letters that dangle down below? Truett?
The U and the Y both have tails, but the R and the B don't.
Correct. So there's a tail kind of on the U, and then the Y has a tail too. All right. Who knows which letter is the vowel in her name? So Ruby, I bet you know. I want to see if someone else can figure it out first, okay?
U.
All right. Yeah, U. The U is the vowel in her name. The rest are consonants. The Y is sometimes a vowel, but you'll cover that later. All right, so I want to write Ruby's name together while we cheer it, okay? So I'm going to share my camera. And I want us to write Ruby's name together. So first, let's go ahead and cheer it. Give me an R.
Harris, Mr. Harris, R.
Give me a U.
U.
Give me a B.
B.
Give me a Y.
Y.
What does that spell?
Ruby.
So yesterday we did some really cool work with how we are storybook readers. And we looked at the song Baby Shark. Do you guys remember that yesterday?
No.
Yeah. So that is a song that you've heard over and over again, and it's also a very catchy song. But as storybook readers and readers of old favorites, I want to look at some of the things we can do. So we are storybook readers, and I also want to talk about what we learned yesterday. So we are storybook readers. We look at the pictures, remember, read. We make the words and the pictures match. So remember, I know we're not reading the exact words yet, but we make our words match what's happening in the picture. And then we talk like the characters, so we yell like the mean angry troll. We talk in a quiet voice like the tiniest billy goat. We talk in a deep, powerful voice like the biggest billy goats. We use connecting words, so we use words to join the pages together, right? So we use the words then, after, later, or and then. And then, so see how I'm connecting pages? We read more and more exact words. So that's what we were working on yesterday. That's why I used that song Baby Shark, something that you are familiar with. So, today, we're going to work on one more skill with our storybooks. And that is we find, point to, and read some of the words. So I'm gonna put up some of our books and we're going to read some of those words. But first, I want to look at that story I wrote in our writing workshop. So I've been watching those same videos as you, like with Mrs. Doss, and I've been working on some writing, just like you guys have been. So I want to reread this, and I'm going to start labeling some of this. All right. So, like on this page, this is me. And then this is a swing. All right. And this is a tree. So remember when we are doing our writing, we are doing some labeling, okay? All right. So this is me swinging near a tree on a windy day. And then so this is me again, right? This is a swing. This is a tree. And then who did I say came and joined me? Do you guys remember?
John.
John. Gosh, your memories are great. So John. So this is my buddy John. All right. So I was trying to swing on a windy day, and my buddy John came to help. And then, so I'm going to label again. He started to push me and help me swing. And then we stayed out there for a long time. So just like I was making my words match there, because there aren't really many words in my writing yet. We can make our words match our storybooks, even if we're not reading the exact words. So today I want to teach you that when you read a book really, really well, you remember some of the exact words. When you can find those words and point to and read some of them just like you do in your writing workshop. So I want to look at this book, The Carrot Seed. And I want to see, I'm just going to open up to the page. I want to see if my kindergarten readers who have been in school for only, I think today is day 19 days, can find words on here to read. So let's look on this page. Does anyone, just raise your hand, does anyone see a word on here that they can read? Truett.
A little boy planted a carrot seed.
Oh, so we can read the whole thing. So you know what I'm going to do? I have these Post-it tabs. And you know what I'm going to do? I thought it would be cool, for kind of as a reminder for me and as a reminder for you when we go back and read these, to put little flags. So these are little flags that I can pull out and they stick. So we can read this whole page. So that's going to be a reminder that, you know what, we've done that. We can do it. All right. So let's see if there's a word on here, on this next page, that someone can read. All right. What about on this page? Does anyone see a word that they could read? Michael.
The mom said it won't grow.
Oh, so his mom. So look right here. His. Good. So I love how you made your words match the picture. That's perfect. So I'm going to cover up his with that clear part. All right, so this says, his mother said, I'm afraid it won't come up. But I want us to think, did Michael's words match the picture?
Yes.
Yes. So Michael, you read that page. Give your brain a kiss. Okay? Because you read that page. You made your words match the picture. All right, and Truett, why don't you give, because you read this page too, give your brain because I forgot to have you do that. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Ruby, what do you think?
He said, "I'm afraid it won't come up."
So yeah, you read those exact words here, but who said, I'm afraid it won't come up?
Me.
Oh, not you. Who in the story?
Dad.
So do you think who?
Oh, the daddy did.
The daddy did. So yeah, so you're using your words, making your words match the picture. But look at this word. So is his? What's this word?
Dad.
Is it dad? So what does dad start with?
D-A-D.
So does this say D-A-D?
No.
What does that say? What's another name for dad?
I'm afraid.
Does anyone know another name for dad? It starts with an F.
What? Oh, father.
Father. Good. So his father said, I'm afraid it won't come up. So again, Ruby's words matched that picture. Nevaeh, you've been sitting patiently. Do you want to try reading this next page? What do you think is going on here?
The brother said it won't come up.
Give your brain a kiss. Give a big kiss. Because that was great. Your words matched those pictures.
What
so
about
his
me?
Oh, go ahead, Ruby. I'm sorry, I forgot. Give your brain a kiss. So his brother said it won't come up. So again, Nevaeh read that perfectly. Awesome. Look at all these flags that we've got in our book so far on pages that we can read together and make our words match or use some exact words. All right, let's look at this. Oh no. I don't think I want to read this next page. There are too many words.
No.
No? You guys want to try it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It might be too hard. All right. So you guys are up for the challenge. Let's see. Who's brave enough? Who's a brave reader and could read this page for us? Lena, do you want to try it?
Yeah.
All right.
The little boy water it every day and hit the weeds every single day.
Oh my goodness. Give your brain a kiss because that was amazing. Yeah, so he watered it and pulled the weeds every day. Right? So I'm gonna gotta put another flag there because that is another page that we can read. All right.
Mr. Harris, you didn't put it all the way on.
Oh, sorry. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, great job, Lena. So every day, the little boy pulled up the weeds around the seed and sprinkled the ground with water. All right, let's see what this next page looks like and see if we got a brave reader. Uh-oh. Who's Jordan? Do you want to read this? Are you brave enough to read this page? What do you think what does this page say?
He says nothing came. It still didn't come up.
It still didn't come up. All right, so it didn't come up. So yeah, this says, but nothing came up. Great job. All right. Give your brain a kiss, Jordan. You read that page great. All right. What about this one? Who's got this page? Alex? Go ahead, Alex.
He's got it.
Go ahead, Alex.
And nothing. Alex, we can't see the next page.
Are you there, Alex? Right, hey, Alex, can you try that again for me?
Nothing came up.
Yeah, nothing came up. Give your brain a kiss. All right. What about this page? Who wants to read this page?
I want to do.
Who haven't I heard from? Who's a brave reader that I haven't heard from?
I'm a brave reader.
Stories.
It looks like it hasn't came up yet.
Who's saying that, though?
I got one.
Who do you think is saying that? You're right, but I want to see if you can figure out who is saying that.
That's easy. It was me, Story.
Oh, I know it was you, Story, but in the book, who said it won't come up? So everyone, this says everyone kept saying it wouldn't come up. But Story, you made your words match. Give your brain a kiss. Okay. Let's look at this one. Uh-oh, this is a lot of words. We're going to give up and put it away.
No!
No? Okay. So who wants to read it? Who's brave enough to read it?
I got one. I got one too.
Let's see. Mari, are you brave enough to read it? All right, go ahead and unmute. I want to hear you read this.
He still pulled out weeds and watered it.
Yeah, so he still pulled up the weeds around it every day, sprinkled the ground with water. Mari, give your brain a big kiss, because that was great. Okay. All right, let's look at this next page, Torin. I want to see if you can read this page. What do you think this says? What do you think, buddy?
Daddy, I'm waiting for you. Dad, where are you?
So this So Torin, can you read this page? Tell me what you think's happening. Look at that picture and maybe some words and see if you can point out some words that you can read. Look here, what do you think's happening? Khaleesi, do you have an idea? Yeah, what's your idea? Hey, lean up to your computer and talk nice and loud for me.
It'll come up.
It'll come up, yeah. So it'll come up. Give your brain a kiss, because it's starting to come up. We can tell if we're looking at that picture. All right. What happened here?
It's a giant carrot.
What happened here? What's going on this page? Who wants to read this page?
Carrot came
Ruby?
up. Carrot came up.
Who said a carrot came up?
Me.
Truett, give your brain a kiss. Ruby, I'll have you read the next page. Okay? So yeah, a carrot came up.
Wow.
What's going on here, Ruby?
Oh.
Oh. Go ahead and click on mute, Ruby.
Big carrot. He picked a giant big carrot and is wheeling it to his house, and it grew just as he known before.
You are right. Give your brain a kiss, because it grew just as the little boy known it would.
Mr. Harris.
Yeah.
We grow carrots in our garden, and
Yeah.
we picked like 4 or 5 two days ago.
That's awesome. So I want to look
One
back.
little one was yellow, but Tug ate one.
Yeah. All right. So I want to look back at this book real quick. And I'm gonna just flip through the pages. I want you guys to see all of the flags that I put in here of pages that we could either read the exact words or make our words match the picture. All right, so look, there's 1 flag, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 flags, one for every page in this book that we could read together. I want everyone to give your brain a double kiss, because you guys did great work with your reading.